Obasanjo accuses Tinubu camp of falsehood. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo has sent a warning to some supporters of Asiwaju Tinubu, presidential candidate of the ruling All Progressives Congress APC. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo has sent a warning to some supporters of Asiwaju Tinubu, presidential candidate of the ruling All Progressives Congress APC. Tinubu, as an APC chieftain, has visited Obasanjo as his resident in Abeokuta, Ogun State capital, on Wednesday. Tinubu was accompanied by two former governors of the state, Chief Olusegun Osoba and Otumba Gbenga Daniel, billionaire businessman, former interim national chairman of the All Progressive Congress, Chief B.C. Akande, Speaker of the House of Representatives, Femi Gbajabiamila, among others. Both Obasanjo and Tinubu refused to address the media after the meeting. But barely 24 hours after the meeting, Gbajabiamila spoke out what transpired during the meeting between Obasanjo and Tinubu. He said Obasanjo made encouraging statements about Tinubu's aspiration and even prayed for the All Progressive Congress presidential candidate. His words were, "When we were going to Obasanjo's house, we were 8, including Asiwaju, Tinubu, and me. We did not want many people to know about the meeting, so we were to meet Obasanjo and 5 others from his side. But when we eventually got there, we met something pleasantly shocking. A mammoth crowd of our supporters were already at the former president's house, waiting for us." So, Obasanjo told Asiwaju Tinubu to pick 3 people from his side, that he would pick 3 people from his side to meet behind closed doors. So I, Chief Osoba, and Chief Akande and Asiwaju went from our side. My people, what I heard there, what Obasanjo said, the victory of Asiwaju is assured. Obasanjo spoke at length and we were happy, all happy. He embraced our candidate like a brother, gave him a pat on the back and prayed for him copiously. But in a statement by a special assistant and media, Kehinde Akinyemi, on Saturday, Obasanjo said the statements coming from those claiming to be supporters of Tinubu are unhelpful. The former president said the discussion during the visit was more brotherly than political, and at the request of Bola Tinubu, Chief Obasanjo agreed to no statement from either side. Obasanjo said those claiming to be insiders at the meeting in issuing statements on the discussion and those crediting to me statements I had to the statement I made are enemies of the visitor and are not doing the visit any good. Well, let me say this. Even if Obasanjo came out openly to endorse Tinubu, does Obasanjo now speak for the whole 200 million Nigerians? Nigerians, then I go answer this question from you. Even if Obasanjo, even if he visits the Pope, even if he visits, all the Islamic clerics in the world and endorse him, people of Nigeria, did we give them a mandate to speak for us? No. And they maintain that during election, anybody like, they can endorse anybody. If all the past leaders let them like, may they endorse anybody we didn't like. The thing be saying our votes now then go count. Not be endorsements now INEC go count. I just want to make it know I'm now. INEC no go count endorsements. They no go count endorsements. So at this point now, I'm not even talking about OBG here. I'm not even talking about Tinubu. I'm saying whoever they should endorse whoever they want to endorse. At the end of the day, Nigerians' votes now they go count. No be those people endorsements. I am not surprised. If you remove falsehood and fake things like fake bishop, identity theft, lying and looking, there will be no Tinubu as well as his supporters. They must lie to live. Can you imagine? You can imagine what will happen when a deceiver and a pathetic liar becomes the president. I beg, make una leave me. I use go beg una. My brother, honestly speaking, you've hit the nail by the head. Tinubu is the grandfather of all fathers of deceit. Oh my goodness, this is too savage. And APC is unlike our forefathers, our Wolowo of blessed memory, who worked hard for Nigeria's independence and democracy struggle. You cannot compare the two. Our grew in education, never lied in his pursuit from nobody to somebody, in his pursuit for nobody to somebody, even in foreign land. But here comes a man claimed to be a famous destiny unto disowned. This Tinubu of a man should apply the safety truth lever. Otherwise, well, if you ask me, I am still even not calling anybody the liar. I'm saying whoever like made them endorse, whatever they say, the thing is that Nigerian votes 9 INEC will count on election day. Guys, I need help here. I can't seem to find the line in this article where former President Obasanjo accused Tinubu supporters of falsehood. Okay. Somebody say make him go ask Google. APC and lie are like 5 and 6. Propaganda brought them to power and Ministry of Wrong Information. Lai Mohammed is very good on his job in the last 7 years. APC is equal to lie. You can never hear the truth from them out. Trust them at your own peril. And is it from OBJ you can hear the truth? Be well guided and then go down the history lane. Baba has been spoon-feeding the nation far back. Well, I repeat, now votes 9 INEC will count. INEC no will count endorsement. No, I disagree with you. That man is not a very good liar. His lies are infantile at best. If not that he is old, I would have advised him to visit the devil for some lessons in lying. Why is it that Tinubu supporters are not telling him the truth? Papa, go and rest. This today's politics is not for you. Stop allowing people eat your money to deceive you. Please, Baba, rest and give advice where necessary. Well, he's not resting, and I don't think he needs this advice. What he needs is people who are going to keep rooting for him until 2023 elections. Alright, former APC spokesperson said the hardest job he ever did is working for APC. You must lie all the time to try and cover for the mess. To Fiokwa. Tinubu thought it was 2015 when he and his criminal gang used lies to deceive Nigerians into this horrible situation we found ourselves today. A failure is always a failure. How does he expect Obasanjo to support another Yoruba man to succeed Buhari after Yoruba man ruled for 8 years, become vice for 8 years, and now going for president for another 8 years, making it 24 years of Yoruba presidency out of 30 years of our democracy? They must be insane to think they would succeed. Alright. When I show you wise, just be thinking it is black or red. None of them ever say truth in their lives. They make one the easy. Woe unto the workers of iniquity, says the Lord. Baba Iyabo is saying the truth and nothing but the truth. But Asiwaju should beware of the ideas of March so as not to move near Casca, and beware of people like Brutus. Oh my goodness, these people will not kill me. Well, I have said everything before. This has nothing to do with who lied and who did not lie. It has all to do about anybody will like me then come as I come indoors. Nigeria is not, is not going to be made in such a manner. They should come and endorse, what's it called? They should endorse whoever they want to. The thing is, Nigerian votes still count. Alright, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.